Welcome to Heartland Family Adventures! Today we're sharing a dining review of Topolino's Terrace at Disney's Riviera Resort. Topolino's is a signature dining location at Disney World, and they are open for breakfast and dinner. For breakfast, they have a wonderful character dining experience, and you can find a link to our review of the breakfast above or in the description below. Going along with the Riviera Resort theming, this restaurant offers both French and Italian-inspired dishes and is located at the top floor of the resort with some amazing views of the surrounding area. The restaurant is actually inspired by some of the cliffside restaurants in France and Italy, and Topolino's is the Italian name for Mickey Mouse. This is a very popular restaurant, so dining reservations are highly recommended, and it can be one of the more difficult dining reservations to get, so we recommend booking 60 days in advance. As a fine dining location, they also have a dress code here as well, so be sure to check out the website for all of the details. If you're new to our channel, thanks for joining us today. We've got lots more content like this, so we welcome you to come and visit our channel for more dining reviews around Disney World. If you like what you see, don't forget to give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment below.
Peter Pan. And there's the ship.
Really cool.
On this side we have Rapunzel's tower. And then the floating lanterns. All the way over to the castle. So we're waiting for our dinner at Topolino's. We came here a little early, decided to try out the lounge area, and look at this table. Look at this view. Wow. So along with the restaurant, they do have this little bar area right outside the restaurant. Nice place if you come here a little early for your dinner like we did. Just have a cocktail. So now look at that view. See down to the courtyard. That's the smaller pool. There's a couple different pools here. They have lots of little games and activities here for the kids. And you can see the Skyliner over there and the Caribbean Beach Resort. Off in the distance, that's the Tower of Terror. And you can actually, you can make out our resort from here.
Ciao friends! Tonight we are at Topolino's at Disney's Riviera Resort. So this is basically, considered a signature dining experience at a deluxe level resort. Definitely a fine dining experience when you're staying at Disney World property. So we've been so excited. We've been here for breakfast, which is a character dining experience with Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy. We have not yet been here for dinner, so we're very excited to be here for dinner to celebrate our anniversary. And so tonight we're starting off with some glasses of wine. We actually came to the lounge early, about an hour before our reservation, and they had tables and bar seating where you could come up and enjoy some wine or some small plates before your meal. So highly recommend that if you want to come a little early before your reservation to come and enjoy the lounge. We started off with, so they bring out bread service to the table. So we have some baguettes. And our server said these are meant to look like wheat, stalks of wheat. So look how beautiful that is. The beautiful preparation of the bread. This is house baked daily. And they have reserve olive oil too. It's all about the olive oil. For their dinner menu, they have an expansive list of appetizers, starters, handcrafted pastas, meat and seafood enhancements, and desserts, as well as a large wine list. The antipasto menu includes marinated olives, ricotta cheese with tomatoes, gnocchi with duck confit, a slow roasted octopus, escargot, and the frito misto, which is a combination of artichokes, mushrooms, and zucchini battered and deep fried. Starters include a romaine salad, beet salad, strawberry hibiscus broth, or the asparagus soup. Handcrafted pastas include the rigatoni or the lobster linguine. Seafood and meat dishes include the classic sole, mushroom tortellini, sea scallops, fish stew, a French veal chop, or the filet mignon. Additional enhancements you can add to your meal include the sautéed shrimp, charred broccolini, heirloom tomatoes, or black truffle. Desserts include a vanilla citrus creme brulee, warm chocolate cake with a caramel center and raspberries, black currant mousse with blueberry sorbet and berries, or a cheese board with accompaniments. Kids' meal options include either a salad or soup for the appetizer, and choice of one of the entrees including rigatoni, a petite beef fillet, or grilled chicken breast with choice of 2 sides. They also have a nice variety of non-alcoholic beverages, including coffee, spritzers, and sodas, as well as some delicious Italian and French-inspired cocktails, and an extensive wine list, as well as beer and hard cider.
Alright, so this is one of the most popular appetizers on the menu. Our server highly recommended to us. It's on the lighter side too, if you're trying to save yourself from getting too full during your meal. So this is the gnocchi. It has dough confit, pesto bianco, garden kale, and pine nuts. You see the pine nuts sprinkled here on top, and the little gnocchis, the little happy gnocchis down there. So I'm excited to try this one out. And it's nice and light, so hopefully it'll help us save room for dessert.
Sam's gonna try some of that bread.
Oh, the olive oil is very good. The bread has a nice firm crust, very soft on the inside. This is a nice baguette. The olive oil, it's really good flavor. It almost has a hint of spice, almost like it's a reserve olive oil. So try the little gnocchis. These little baby dumplings. Looks great. Little pine nuts in there. That's delicious. Oh, that's amazing. So you see here the duck. See the duck confit here in the middle. Get some of that with the gnocchi. Try to get a perfect bite here. That's excellent. The duck is nice and rich. I love the crunch of the pine nuts. And the gnocchi is soft and smooth and silky. Very, very delicious. It's a nice light dish, but the gnocchis are, I guess you would say, a heavier. You know, it's a pasta. Little purses, I guess you could say, little baby gnocchis. But yeah, I think it's easily shareable if you're here for a date night or a nice meal and you want to save a little bit of room for dessert. This is a nice appetizer. Very, very good flavors. Loving the flavors of the gnocchi and the duck, and all of the flavors in this tiny little bite. It's very good. I think your face says it all, Dave.
That is fantastic. Wow.
Right. So duck is a dark meat, so it's very rich.
I've had duck.
But it's a very small portion, so I wouldn't be worried about that.
Yeah, I've had duck. I've never had duck like that. This is so good. And very rich. You know, it's a
very
small
nicely
portion, but it's.
I love how it's very nicely plated for very complex flavors.
Yeah,
so the flavors go really nicely
Very
together.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
That is, wow. There's a lot of flavor going on there. Nice crunch from the pine nuts. And that sauce, wow.
It's wonderful. And this olive oil, I'd say it's a really nice olive oil. It goes nicely with the baguette. Really enjoying that as well. Kind of pair with our wine and our
Yeah, and don't
appetizer.
underrate that olive oil. That's very good olive oil.
Very good. And we got a couple more glasses of wine to kind of go along with our entree. Kind of progressing up. We started with some white wines and kind of working up to some red wines. So what kind of wine did you get tonight, Dave?
So this is a Chapelet Mountain Cuvée. So it's a red blend, a blend of different grapes, but it's from California, and it's a member of the Disney Family Wines. And I know that because it's not listed on the menu here, but at Steakhouse 71, it was under the Disney Family Wines. They had like a variety of different wines from there. So I know that it's fantastic. This is a wine to pair with steak.
Yes.
It's kind of, do you like a little bit more peppery if you know wine?
Right, if you like a little bit of spice or pepperiness to your wine, this would be a good one for you.
There's definitely, it's not a cab, but there's definitely some cab in there. It's different red grapes, but
I think they said it was a blend of 4 different grape varietals.
yeah, to me, this is one of the best wines to get to pair with steak.
The view from our table. They just raised the blinds. They're kind of like remote controlled blinds, and it really made it, you know, all of these windows really opened it up and made it brighter in here. Loving this view, and got some cloud cover tonight, so we may not see the sunset, but it's a beautiful view. All right, so we are back with our entrees. So beautiful plating, beautiful presentation here. This is the Filet Mignon. So this is one of the most popular entrees on the menu. This is comes with a potato puree here, and then pickled scallions on top, and then an onion jus, and then guanciale shallot jam. So you can see that kind of in here, all kind of braised all over the outside. Just beautiful plating. Look at these. This preparation and plating. I did ask for mine medium, so it's kind of hot pink center. Looks amazing. Can't wait to dig in here. Oh, it's very tender, easy to cut. It's got some of that sauce. It has a wonderful char on the outside. So they do cook. They cook their steaks as well as the dish that Dave got on a wood fire grill. So oh my goodness, wonderful char on the outside of that meat. Delicious, very very tender, perfectly cooked. You see that, just super tender. Getting at that with that sauce. Oh, that's heavenly. The filet itself is excellently prepared with that nice char on it. It kind of gives it that really rich flavor, kind of that toasted flavor. But that sauce is what takes it to the next level. Try these potatoes, these little whipped potatoes. Oh, they're very soft. Super creamy and buttery. With that jus. Oh, those are delicious potatoes. Yeah, I'm gonna package these together for like a perfect bite. I have a roasted onion over here. So that I love onions. These look like really nice and caramelized. Adding these with the potatoes, that looks like so good. Oh. It doesn't get much better than that, guys. One of the nicer meals that I've ever had at Disney. It's not only beautiful, but it tastes amazing. Yeah, highly recommend that. Get the filet. It's so good. All right, Dave. So that is an amazing presentation. You don't see dishes like this very often, where it is the chop with the bone on like that. Yeah. It's beautiful. So what do you have here, Dave?
This is the French veal chop.
French veal chop.
So it's Pommes Vodantes.
Yeah, those are these little potatoes over here. Yeah.
Baby Brussels sprouts and Sicilian salsa verde.
Oh, so it has a salsa verde sauce on here. Those pommes fondantes are like little potato rounds. So they cut them into circular rounds. Okay, cutting into there. Perfect.
And our server was checking to see that it was.
Oh, checking to make sure that we enjoyed our meat. Yeah, that's a large portion size too. If you're looking to come here and have a nice sized meal, I would say this one's probably a good one for you. What do you think, Dave?
salsa verde or just the sauce.
Yeah.
That's so good. It's tender, but probably not as tender as your filet mignon, but
Yeah.
still tender for veal. But the flavor, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what took mine to the
Got
next level.
got a nice crust to it, and then just packed with juicy flavor. Oh my god, it's not dry, it's juicy, and oh my god, this is so good.
Try
I've
your
certainly never had
Try your
veal.
little potatoes.
Okay.
You've never had veal chop. You've had
Veal. I don't know if I've had veal.
I don't know if you've
yeah,
had-
you're right. You don't see veal chops.
Yeah, not very often. It's something you don't often find on menus.
Oh man.
Yeah. So these potatoes.
Those are great too.
They're seared on top and bottom, and then they're soaked in butter.
Yeah, they're just
So
soaked in butter. That's all you need to know. Wow. Those are fantastic. They're just. You can see they're just. You can tell like the color of that. They're just soaked with flavor, butter and. Oh. Fantastic.
I can see why this is such a hard reservation to get here at Disney World. This is one of the most difficult dining reservations to get here. This is just reinforcing it for me. Why? Because it's so good.
Yeah, that's just healthy. But
Just eating your greens.
veal
Good
and
job,
the
Dave.
potatoes, man.
Good job. All right, I cannot wait to dig in here. Just an amazing meal. I can't emphasize this enough, you guys. This is wonderful.
I'm gonna have Sam try the veal.
Veal chop, okay. You know, that's definitely a heavier bite. It's not as tender as the filet, but my goodness, packed with flavor. So that, what was it called?
It's a salsa verde.
Salsa verde is just got a wonderful kind of almost a spicy vinegar lime base, and it just cuts through that meat, cuts through the richness of the meat. It's a wonderful pairing for that. That is a very, very good bite. Just punches with flavor. That's very, very good. I like that a lot. I think out of the two, I prefer the filet just for me. Both very good dishes though. I think the veal chop is the more heartier option, the larger option, where the filet is very small. So it's kind of the more daintier dish out of the two.
Okay, Sam's gonna try my potatoes.
Okay, I'm gonna try your potatoes too. Oh yeah. Those are so flavorful. So they're just nice and roasted with butter. They're delicious and super soft. So a very different preparation of the potato dishes versus the one that comes with the filet. It's like super silky, kind of whipped potatoes that are whipped into submission with butter. So both very, very good. Yours are kind of more roasted and earthy versus these are just very silky and buttery. Both very, very good.
This is right from our table. But when we're done, we'll go out to the terrace and show you.
So there's a balcony here. So during your meal, you can go out onto the balcony and just enjoy the view. We're probably gonna see sunset tonight. But there's just something about just a meal with a view that is just breathtaking. This one is breathtaking. Not just a wonderful dinner, but you have this beautiful open windows and you can enjoy the view from here. It just doesn't get better than this, guys. All right, so now we are to the dessert part of our meal. So we ordered, this is the vanilla and citrus creme brulee. So it comes with a Morello cherry compote. You see the cherries here. It has strawberry foam. That's what the little pink dollops are. That's the strawberry foam. Sugared beignets. These little, and see, look, don't forget to notice here the little hidden Mickey with the little beignets. And then we also have chocolate meringue. So, and that's probably these little dollops. These are little chocolate meringues. Looks like they have gold leaf. They have gold leaf on them. And then the 50th anniversary chocolate stamp. It's a beautiful little 50th anniversary stamp, and this beautiful little ribbon, white chocolate ribbon curl right here too. And yeah, you can see the little gold leaf on these meringues, really pretty. And these cute little beignets. So that looks delicious. Creme brulee test. Oh, look at that hard sugar. I'm gonna try with get some of the cherry and some of the strawberry foam in there together. I do love cherries. The cherries have a nice tartness to them. Look at that strawberry foam. I'll try that by itself. That's good. That's very good. Very strawberry. That's very delicious. There's a little, I've noticed over here, there's another little white chocolate. It's got like a pretty design on it where they've painted it. Just really pretty presentation here on everything. And have a little baby beignet. Like tiny little baby, like almost like a little donut hole, like tiny miniature beignet. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, overall, try the creme brulee on its own. It has a nice sugar, crisp sugared shell to the top. Very vanilla. So a very nice classic vanilla creme brulee. Those cherries really give it a proper flavor. The cherries are fairly tart. So if you like cherries, if you like tart flavors, you probably really like this one. I love it. The presentation. Oh, little meringues! I'm gonna break it. Oh, it just melts in your mouth. Wonderful little meringue. That's very nice. Yeah. See what you think, Dave. This is a nice light dessert. So if you don't have a lot of room at the end of your meal, this might be a really nice option for you.
A little different than the usual creme brulee presentation.
Right, where it's served out of the dish, so they've kind of served it in a different preparation.
It's very good. I'll try it with some of that cherry.
Yeah, I think you'd like the cherries.
Oh, that's nice together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely like it better with some of the sauces, but yeah.
Try that strawberry foam. You gotta try one of those beignets. Those beignets are delicious. Little tiny baby beignets.
Yeah, strawberry foam's nice. It kind of just evaporates in your mouth.
Yeah, strawberry. Try one of the little baby beignets. That was a nice little bite.
Those are nice. It's a good little dessert.
Like it overall?
Yeah, it's good.
Very good. Oh, and they did, since we're celebrating our 15th anniversary on this trip, they just bring us out a nice little dessert. This is a lemon madeleine, like a little happy anniversary chocolate coin, and it looks like it's kind of inside of a little chocolate cake here. So we'll try that out as well. So yeah, it looks like he's stuck on here pretty good. So it's got a little chocolate coin, and it's got little lemon madeleines. So my mom makes these. I think it's lemon. We'll see. Just a hint of lemon, not overpowering. Try the little chocolate dome. Oh, he's very like a really firm brownie, but really like fudgy brownie. I like that. Very chocolatey. Yeah, like a very fudgy, dense brownie. That's nice. That's good. They have the music playing out here too. Getting a little glimpse of the sunset over the clouds. Just a beautiful evening. View from the terrace. So you can see the pool area overlooking the Riviera Resort. And the Riviera has a nice view of the Caribbean Beach Resort as well, and the Skyliners in the distance going by. You can see the Hollywood Tower Hotel, Tower of Terror ride, and Hollywood Studios in the distance. A little bit of Galaxy's Edge. You can even see, if you see really, really far in the distance, you can see Expedition Everest and the Tree of Life from Animal Kingdom, far in the distance. We're really close to Epcot over here.
Hey friends! So I wanted to give you a recap at the end of our meal at Topolino's. What do you think, Dave?
You really can't say enough good things about this restaurant.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we've been here for breakfast before, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. So
Dinner was even better.
Yeah, I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, this was we'd been here with our kids before for their breakfast. It's a character dining experience. And the food was amazing. It definitely stood out to us then, and brought us back. We wanted to come back here and experience it for dinner. And of course, you know, visiting without the kids, I think this is a wonderful date night location. Wonderful if you're celebrating a special occasion. It's definitely a pricier option. It's definitely a fine dining experience here at Disney.
Signature dining.
Yep, signature dining experience here at Disney. Oh, my goodness, it's worth it. This is, I think, based on our experiences and the places that we've been, we haven't been to all of the Disney restaurants yet. We've been to a lot of them, and this one is by far my favorite dinner experience that we've had.
I totally agree.
And yeah,
it has everything. It has clearly the service is top notch. The attention to detail, everything. This dinner with a view. You can come out and enjoy this terrace when you're done, and certain spots in the restaurant we were seated where we actually had a good view from our table as well. But either way, you can come out and enjoy this terrace afterwards. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But yeah, the service, the quality of the food, just everything.
Yeah, immaculate. No, our server was so knowledgeable about everything and gave us some really, really helpful recommendations that kind of saved our appetites so we could enjoy our whole experience. We were thinking about ordering a couple of appetizers, and he was like, actually, he's like, I would recommend maybe you don't. He's like, because your entrees are quite large. Especially for Dave's. Dave's was a very large entree. So, and then we had room for our meal for our dessert, and so we weren't stuffed at the end of our meal. And so, he said, I wanted you to leave with a pleasant experience and have a wonderful experience throughout your whole meal, and we definitely did. That was wonderful.
Absolutely.
The wines were excellent. They gave us great recommendations based on things that we thought we would like on the different kinds of wine to go with our meal. That was wonderful. I honestly have no complaints whatsoever. They even had remote control blinds that helped control the level of the blinds to keep the sun out of our eyes as the sun came in and out of the clouds. There was a part of our meal where there was kind of some cloud cover from the sun, so they had the blinds raised up all the way so we could enjoy this amazing view. And then the sun popped out of the clouds, and then they lowered the blinds back down. And it was just like, wow,
every little
just
thing
attention
you
to
can
detail was really, really great. So yeah, highly recommended. Plus this little terrace out here with the view in the evening. We're here at sunset. Can't beat this view. It's beautiful. I mean, I'd say the only thing that even compares to this is over at the Contemporary Resort at California Grill. That's the only thing that I can think of that even compares to this experience that you can have.
And I would say, but this tops it because it has, what we're sitting right now in these. This actually has
a lounge. Basically
area
a lounge
to sit out here.
You can enjoy
it's just higher end.
Yeah. And definitely going for that, French, Italian Riviera setting, and all of the dishes, all of the wines, all of the drinks and food kind of goes along with that theme. So definitely the attention to detail and amazing service and experience that you have here is bar none, based on our experiences at Disney. So highly recommend it if you're coming to Disney and celebrating a special occasion. This is a difficult dining reservation to get, and so now I completely understand why it's so difficult to get this reservation. It's not a large restaurant. I wouldn't say there's very few tables. I've been to restaurants that were maybe smaller, but it's not large, and I can see why it's difficult to get because it is very, very good. So highly recommend it. Hope you guys enjoyed this dining review, and yeah, if you did, make sure to give us a thumbs up. That really helps us out and helps us to keep creating more magical moments and more dining reviews. We always promise to give our honest reviews of our experiences, and this one really was, like, I'm not even sugarcoating it. This was really, really good. So I know we've been trying to get around to try a lot of the fine dining experiences here at Disney. So far, based on what we've tried, this one is the best. So we'll see. We'll have to kind of, as we get around to more and more, kind of give our rankings across the board. But this one tops them at this point in time, anyway, for us. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.
Riviera merchandise here as well, including like the plush robes and even luggage and
I kind of want that
t-shirts.
suitcase.
Oh, I love that picture frame too. It's beautiful. But the thing that I want to get today is the mug. So it's a color changing mug. So it goes from, it's a, heat sensitive. So before it looks like this, and then when you fill it with your coffee or your tea, it changes to like daytime. Look at that. How pretty is that?
That is cool.
Also have some pretty glassware with the Riviera Resort logo on it. A polo. I like these coasters too. This coasters has a really pretty print design on there. An ornament of the Riviera Resort. So this is supposed to be like Topolino's. So here at the top, look at that Mickey and Minnie dining at Topolino's. And then the front of the resort, really cute. Hand painted. And the Mickey and Minnie. These are the Riviera Resort ears. Very pretty. And blue, kind of that navy and pink. Savvy. And that's a cool men's cap. And they even have the fedoras too.
For such a little shop, they have a lot of
They have a lot of unique
neat stuff.
merchandise.
Yeah.
I love the shirt too, because it's got the kind of the fluttery sleeves. It's really pretty. And this dress. They even have a kind of a loungefly, a signature loungefly bag for the Riviera, and this beautiful art print. And they also have a wallet and a bag, and they have a beautiful silk scarf. And this is that same print with Mickey and Minnie. Look at that. So pretty is that?